Hey, what's up, people? This is Ike Love. I'm creating author of the blog, The Viable Alternative, which is an inspirational blog where I share the wisdom and insights gained along my path to becoming a greater, stronger version of myself. And if you want to read more on that site, you can go under the window where it says description. You'll see the link for www.theviablealternative.com. So yeah, I'm quite tired. I just ate and I have the itis. If you don't know what the itis is, don't hurt yourself. I have the itis for those of you who know. And today I want to talk about speaking things into existence. If you actually type those words in on YouTube, you'll see like a litany of videos on that subject. And I thought that I'd throw my hat in a ring as a result of a recent experience I had, or testimony I have, about speaking a reality into existence. So my testimony. So let me just say, April was my most successful month in real estate since I came back into real estate in 2013. In fact, quite pathetically, actually. I mean, triumphantly, but at the same time pathetically, I did more deals in April than I did all of 2013 when I first came back. 2013 was an awful year in my life. I lost a friend. His father died like 6 weeks later. Another friend of mine in the same group that we grew up together got diagnosed with cancer. It was a fiasco of a year. Another person I knew was very close, like an aunt to me, died. It was a horrible year. In addition to me realizing just all the financial blocks I had. I mean, it was just really a trying year. And that funny, it was like that for a lot of people I heard. But the benefit of that year was it was basically the foundation for me to decide I needed to go into therapy the following year, 2014, because I realized that these blocks I had were just something that I could not get over on my own. It was just something was off. So yeah. So this month I did more deals than I did in 2013, the whole time of 2013. So yeah. And part of what I can attribute to was speaking things into existence. And so basically, quickly, what had happened was that so April went through. I went through April, and it was pretty good. I did like I think I did like for the first 2-3 weeks I did like 3 deals, right? And as I was doing the deals, I was getting more confident, feeling momentum, and was just like, oh man, I think it's possible I can do 5 deals this month, And so what had happened was that, on a particular day, it looked promising that I was going to do 2 more deals that day because people said they wanted to apply for the apartment. And then that actually wound up falling through. Then I had another girl who liked an apartment. I saw her, and she actually sent in the paperwork. And so I was like, oh man, my fourth deal only needs 1 more deal to hit to do 5 deals. And what happened was that apartment wound up having been rented already. So that kind of fell apart. So I was like down, like, I guess the stretch for the month. I think it was like 10 days left of the month, or even less. And it was 10 days less than a month, or even less. And part of the issue is just my program. And I also thought that in my head that 5 deals is too much. It's not realistic. So I said to myself, let me try something. I'm just going to start thanking God for doing 5 deals, as if it's already done. It's like a done deal, So I just started saying, God, I want to thank you for having me do 5 deals. I did 5 deals this month. I'm grateful for the 5 deals. 5 deals. I basically shrouded my whole mindset. Excuse me. I shrouded my whole mindset in the possibility of me doing 5 deals. And so what had happened then, that final week, I had taken out these 2 girls, and they liked an apartment that I had shown them, so they went forward with the application. And so that was cool, but I still just had 4. And then Saturday came around, and a team member called me on the phone and was like, yeah, remember that client that you showed that apartment to like 3 weeks ago, something like that? Is it still available because she wants it? I was like, really? She wants it? She completely showed nothing but complete, if not indifference, utter disdain for the apartment I showed her that she said she wanted. She's like, well, she said she wanted. Maybe she saw some stuff. She saw the market and realized that that was actually a good deal. She's an idiot for actually passing it up. And lo and behold, I spoke to her. She's like, yeah, I like that apartment. And I kept it to myself. And I was like, wow, that's surprising because, you know, you had kind of like an attitude, you know. But turned out she was quite serious and applied for the apartment and got it. So that was my 5th deal. And it was really interesting because, like I said, I did not, first off, the 3 deals, I was kind of happy with 3 deals. But then, like I said, I started getting hyped up because more looked like it was coming. So I wasn't initially like, how do I say this? I wasn't initially believing I can do like the 5 deals, and I was happy with the 3. You know, I was just kind of like the 5 was an added bonus. But after the 2 that I got had fallen through that would have made it 5, I just said to myself, you know what? Let's try this. Let's try and actually just go for 5 deals. I was feeling the confidence momentum, and that's when I said, you know, what the hell? And that's when I started being thankful for the 5 deals as it already happened. And like I said, I was actually really speaking like, thank God for the 5 deals. You know, thank you for the 5 deals. It feels great. Started getting to the feeling, got to talking it up and everything like that. And like I said, now it came through, you know. So yeah, I don't even know where to begin. I think there's a power in words. I think there is a power in words. Also, this confidence here, or this success here, now makes me want to try bigger things, you know. And it's funny, you know, like last night I actually I went to church for the first time in 4 years because, you know, I just did that kind of to get my mom off my back. My mom has been annoyingly, God bless my mom's heart, she's been annoyingly telling me that I need to be going to church, which I totally disagree with. In fact, I stopped going to church because I was getting more benefit in my own personal walk with God than going to sit in a building. So I just was like, you know, this part of my life, I said 4 years ago, I just think I'm going in a different direction. I don't really need to be in church. My focus now is not dependent on pastor or preacher to have a relationship with God with me. It's basically to go and have it on my own, by myself, and form a close bond with Him without the whole structure of a church and the structure of religion, you know? And my mom has been the last 3-4 years, I'm telling her all the good stuff, or it's kind of starting to come, and she's telling me quite annoyingly, oh yeah, but you should go to church, I was like, what's the use of going to church when I'm getting more outside church than I was getting when I was there, you know? Oh, but you should go to church, and just, my goodness, man, it just, it was like a constant thing and a debate with it. Every time it got up, I'd get annoyed, and we start debating back and forth about the necessity of going to church. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. Point of the matter is, I was at church last night, and the preacher said, faith is like a muscle. Ignore everything else I said and just say, listen to this, faith is like a muscle. First off, you know, if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. That's number 1. Number 2, as you see your faith working in smaller things, you then now increase the things that you want or that you desire. And, you know, you believe for bigger things, you know, building a muscle. Like you go to the gym, you start with a 10-pound dumbbell. And after you see that you're able to do that efficiently enough, you may move to 20 pounds and 30 and 40. And then, you know, lo and behold, one day you're throwing up 100-pound dumbbells. So it's the same thing with faith. It's a muscle. So now I'm looking now towards trying more things with my faith. But again, you can speak your reality in existence. And I actually think it's not even about the outcome of getting those things you speak of. It's just the actual practice of just knowing that you can control your reality with the words that you speak. So I hope all this helps. I hope my testimony is now a hat in the ring of people who've spoken their reality in existence. I throw my hat in it. It worked for me. Like I said, it was like a couple of days left in the month, and I just was speaking 5 deals, and then 2 came along. 1 I didn't even expect. It came out of quote unquote nowhere. Nowhere means. So anyway, if you like this video and you feel someone can benefit from it, please share. Also, please like. And I release a video once a week, so if you want more direct access to my videos, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you can also follow me on Twitter at The Viable Alt. So, yes, speak your reality in existence. Start taking responsibility for your words. And this is The Viable Alternative. Take care. God bless. And as I say, peace.